I'm actually Obed.
Well, I'm 4'5", so...
I'm 5'5".
Well, I look like Mr. Tumnus, and...
Okay, well, I'm gonna do my piece now, bye. You see this? Do you think, am I really this short? I mean... Thanks, guys.
Don't worry, you're recording with 4 feet tall. You're not a midget!
Alright, so I want to shout out to my brother Ryan Yamamoto. He's out of Corey Hill, thank you for coming from LA. My mom and my dad, and my little brother Zach. I love you guys. Alright. So it came to me in a dream, as a man came up to me and he gave me a fortune cookie. He gave it to me and he said, hold on to this with your life, because it is your life. And I gave him such a puzzled look that even jigsaws were confused, and I opened it up and I took the fortune and it said, to be great is to be misunderstood. Lucky numbers, 18, 7, 94, 10, 16. And these numbers made no sense to me, like numerical conclusions in third period math classes. These numbers made me wonder, like that one bread brand we used to buy back when we were kids, until I realized that, well, I was born on the 18th day in the 7th month in the year 94, brought into this world by my mother and my father, and I'd be forever grateful for putting a roof over my head, clothes on my back, and shoes on my feet. But there's so many times that being misunderstood is an understatement. You see, late nights sneaking out to clear my head because I'm bombarded with recurring thoughts, so I take shots, the pain stops. I find myself closer to the future because I'm running from my past, and I can't catch my breath. I pray, and I pray, but getting no response kills me. It reminds me of so many broken promises. It reminds me of why we need silence, because we speak so much truth. And it's ironic that I'm missing people from my old life. I went to start without a sky, it's an audience with no lights to compete. Doing every euphoric thought I've ever had, putting a smile on my face because everything's quote-unquote okay, but I'm trying to do so much better than good enough. I hold on to the way the past regrets trying to bench to impress me. When you can't spot me, it just makes me another face in the crowd, another person silent when my fears are screaming loud, another kid who ain't tripping about the future because I'm trying to enjoy right now. And sure, everything seems perfect, but I'm finding out the hard way. It's not hard to feel worthless. I'm trying to find my purpose. I'm bound by the chains of regret. The lies I've told myself echo back to me like tornadoes on calm days in the Midwest. I'm searching for answers. I'm searching for a guiding light, for a star that'll take me north, that'll take me home, that'll take me to my Neverland, to my immaculate state of mind. You see, music is my chord, and God is my driver, but I seem to come a little off course, and I'm just trying to do this for right now, because my current actions will tell me where I am 20 years from now, so I swear to you all will not. And so I grabbed the fortune again, and there was a 10 on it. And I got to thinking, 10, well, at the age of 10, I was diagnosed with a rare genetic disease, and for a year on my hands and my knees, there I stood like a beggar, crouched over, I would crawl around in the hopes that hope would jump out of a syringe, and yes, for the record, I shoot up. Every 2 weeks, I'm bound to a seat with a needle and a wire connected to the light, and you thought IV was just a Roman numeral? It's my lifeline. And I can tell my mom and my dad that I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being a burden on your back and how you always had to watch my back and how you stayed up with me on those long nights when I cried from pain, asking me to tell God if you could stop it. But why not just kill me now because they were like knives, cutting my hands and feet slowly. Pain so unheard of and screaming when you wouldn't even notice. But there they were, my mother and my father, not even bothering to say a word with their eyes like band-aids, curing my thought and insecurity and wounds that had been opened. I was simply dying in my own bed. And here I am today. And I grabbed the fortune. And there was a 16 on it. And I guess you could say that's when I fell in love with you. The way your hair flowed just over your shoulders, the way your hand fit perfectly into mine like a piece from a puzzle, the way your hips curved like intersections on freeways, I had to stop myself with those red lights. The way your head was slightly looked up to you at that angle, your eyes glowed in the sun, so serene, and I came to believe in make-believe, but all fairy tales come to an end. I wish you would have never told me you loved me. I wish that wishes came true. I wish you would have told me your middle name because your initials backwards spell out bold as love. Yet ours was so weak. They tell me time is money. So those 6 months spent with you caused me to be bankrupt. We were up and down like seesaw stock prices, back and forth like rocking chairs in nursery rooms. You acted like a child. I love yous thrown around like bombs in Baghdad. Heartbreak warfare went on and on. And please, stop telling me that love is blind because I swear I've seen it with my own eyes. They say a picture says 1,000 words, so I took up art. I drew you a portrait with a man that had no legs on it, hung it on your wall to show you that I run forever and a day and lose my legs just to be in your bedroom. Woo! See, I used to be innocent, but my innocence was taken at such a young age. And if I had a nickel for every time you hurt me, I would put it together with my life savings and try to buy myself some happiness. I would invest in some trust and sell it to you because you lost all the line. That's not even a metaphor, that's just the truth. Oh! So here we are today, April 29th, 2011, and surrounded in a room with 500 people with nothing but friends and family. And here I stand, 5 feet small, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous as hell. But that's just the thrill of it. You know, some would say I'm living out what you would call a dream, but honestly, it's just how I intend to live life. I'm not trying to be famous, I just want my voice to be heard. I want kids who have nothing to realize everything is in front of them. So for the record, I hope none of this has made sense to you, because to be great is to be misunderstood.